Hey guys, in this tutorial I'm going to talk you through how to create a logo. Um, so one of the questions I get asked when teaching ICT is, Barry, why do we need to create a logo? Again, creating a logo, it just basically it lets you see the other features that are available in Word out with just writing up some text, okay? Um, this will be able to you'll be able to do some fancy stuff, create some nice shapes and some fancy text, etc. Okay, so again, it's just giving you an insight of Word's other capabilities. So let's get started. So if we go along to the Insert tab, and along the ribbon or the left hand side of the ribbon, you're going to see pictures, shapes, icons, 3D models. Um, what we're going to go for is shapes, but what I would advise is to explore these other things for your logo. Okay, so I'm going to click shapes, and I'm just going to select one that takes my fancy. I'll go for this one down here. Now, once you select your shape, you're going to see a kind of a cross on a on your Word document, and all you're going to do is click and drag, and you'll see your shape appearing. So once you get to the desired shape, or desired size rather, we can then start changing this. Now, obviously, looking at that, it looks pretty boring. So, what can we do to try and make this look a bit more interesting? On selecting the shape, you'll notice that we're no longer in the Insert tab, but we're in Shape Format. Now, along the left hand side of the ribbon, we've got a few different options here. The first thing we can do is obviously change the colour of our shape. And how we do that is, if I just click that arrow there, under shape fill, it then gives me a range of different colours. So let's say I wanted to make this, we'll go for yellow, okay? So let's say I'm happy with that. I can then go back into the same menu, and then if I scroll down, I've got another two options here, one gradient and one for texture. So let's go to the gradient one first. We'll select this one here. Okie doke. And just to show you, we'll select a texture just to see what that does. So again, you're getting different options there, okay? So right away you can see the shape looks a bit different, but obviously I think we can do a lot more with it. If we go along to this one here, in fact this one here, sorry, the shape outline. Obviously at the moment the shape outline is black. By all means you can leave it like that. For this tutorial, let's go for, yeah, we'll go for a bit of orange. Now what I can do in this one here is I can change the weight of that outline. So if I go along here, you'll see it's at 1 point just now. So if I go to 3, you'll see the outline just getting that little bit thicker. I can also change the solid outline to like wee dashes. So for example, so again, all I've done is go back in that same menu again, down to dashes. Let's click this one here. I can make it look like that. Like that. What do I want? Okay, I'll leave it like that just now. Okay, doke. So again, I've made it look that little bit different. If I go down to this one here, this is your actual shape effects. Okay, so again, let's click down the menu, and let's just go through these one at a time. I'm going to skip the presets just now, and I'll explain that in a wee minute. If I go to the shadow, I can then insert a particular shadow. So let's say I want to go for this one here, and as you can see, the shadow has been put in. Another thing I can do is I can put a reflection in if I wish. So let's go for this one here. There we go. So that's me got my reflection in. I can then go down to glow. I can put a nice kind of a glow around it. And then let's go to the edges. So essentially all I'm doing is just building up all these different things. Now obviously looking at this, there's many combinations, okay? I'm just doing this quickly just to kind of show you. Oh, don't like that one. Yeah, okay, we'll go for that. So let's make the edges that wee bit softer. And then we've got the bevel. Let's go for that one there. Okie doke. And then the last one is 3D rotation. So this actually can help really bring your shape or your logo to life. So let's go for that one there. Right. Oh. Change that to a different one. That's better. Right. So as you can see, from that original shape, I've managed to transform this, okay? Obviously, what I'm going to recommend for you guys is to really play about with this section, okay? So the next is, we want to get text into our shape. And again, really easy. All we do is, if your shape's not selected, you just highlight the shape and you begin typing. So all I'm going to do is just write my name, Barry. Now, the minute you start typing, what's going to happen is it's going to take off the effects. Again, just so you can type in your name, okay? I'm going to select this text. I'm going to go to my home tab and I want to make it just slightly bigger. So put it to what? Yeah, about 18. Just now. And what else I can do is, if I go back along to shape format, whilst the text is selected, I can then do the exact same things with that text as I did with the shape. So basically, this box here is for your shapes, and this one here is for your text. So let's have a wee look. So again, same thing. I'll just pick a random colour here. We'll go for blue. I'll put a bit of a gradient in the text. That's fine. Next, we're going to go for the text outline. Okay, I'm just going to do this randomly. Right, okay, so when we got the 6 point, obviously that's a bit too much. Okay, we'll leave it at 3. And then we can start applying the same effects as we did to the shape. So again, I can put in a shadow. I can put a reflection in. I can then put a glow around it. Put the bevel in. Again, the 3D rotation, which again will be the same as my shape. Now, one thing I really like to do with this is this ABC transform. This can change how your text looks within your shape. So, for example, if I was to click this one here, okay, right away, it's making a big difference. Now, as you've noticed, because of that, I put that shadow on. It's not. It looks a bit messy. Okay, so I may want to go back and maybe take the shadow off. Okay, so shadow, no shadow. Let's see how that looks now. Now what's happening? Why is that a shadow? Nah, reflection, no reflection. There we go. Sorry, that wasn't the shadow, it was the reflection I was looking for. But actual fact, I think I prefer it without a shadow as well. So again, it's just a case, guys, of messing around with it and seeing what you can come up with. There's lots of different options here, lots of different combinations, lots of different shapes. So my advice to you would be explore it, see what you can come up with, and yeah, see what you can get. Alright, thanks guys, cheers.